It is fall of 24, and this CRF230 has been sitting since fall of 23. And we're going to see if it starts. I'm going to pull it out, and if it starts right away, I'm going to explain what exactly I did. So number one, I'm not using any fuel stabilizer in this. Number two, I didn't use a trickle charger. This has a lithium-ion battery. Number four, I didn't start it occasionally to get gas and everything flowing through the engine. It hasn't been touched since last year. And here in Minnesota, it's cold as like -20 degrees Fahrenheit, and then the garage also gets above 100 degrees in the summer. So it's seen extreme cold and extreme heat, and I didn't even drain gas out of the carb. It's still the same gas. So will this carbureted dirt bike start up right away? Well, pay attention to what I am doing here. Turn the gas on. Here's the choke right here. Let's make sure there's gas in it. Yeah, it's maybe quarter full. Here, let's turn it on reserve, just to be sure. There we go. Now, I normally don't like letting my bikes sit that long. I usually try and start them up in the spring, but I've just been so busy with stuff that I never got around to riding it. So, what I did, I turned the gas on, obviously. You notice me turning the headlights on and off, and then I also gave it a bump of the electric starter. From what I have read, those lithium batteries, they need to warm up. So if you just cranked it over, it wouldn't have as much power. So that's why I turn the headlight on and off, bump the starter. It kind of primes it or warms it up. If you know how lithium batteries work better than I do, please explain it in the description below. But that's what works for me. And then as far as getting gas to the carb, sometimes when you're using a fuel filter or just for some odd reason the gas tank gets vapor locked, I blow in this vent hose and that helps get gas pumped into the carb. And since I'm not using stabilizer, well, how did this gas last so long without plugging up the pilot jet or just having water in it, especially when the gas tank isn't even full and I left gas in there? Well, I'm using gas with 0% ethanol. When you go to a pump, you can get 87 regular pump gas, but that has 10-15% ethanol in it, and that ethanol, that's what absorbs the water. So when you're using gas with 0% ethanol, it's going to last longer before breaking down and clogging up your carb and the jets and fuel filter. And if you want to learn how to winterize a dirt bike in just 5 minutes or less, you should check out this video here that I made. Woo! Dusty! I'm Kelly Fagan from MXHideout. Ride safe, have fun.